be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
And here we go.
It's the comic book bullies.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
It's the comic book bullies.
You will bow down before me!
It's the comic book bullies.
Now I am the master.
It's the comic book bullies. It's the comic book bullies. Welcome back to the Comic Book Bullies, Nerds You Can Bully. I'm your host, Leroy, a.k.a. The attempt on my life left me scarred and deformed, but I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger. With my co-host.
Yeah, this is Eli, aka Creature Stole My Twinkie.
There you go. I'm pretty sure that's an 80s reference from somewhere, but I don't know.
It is the Monster Squad, son.
Oh, shit. I should have known that. That was the one movie I should have recognized. Anyway, we're back to the episode. Jumping into it. We're going to get into it. We're not going to talk about what happened. The big thing. All I'm going to say is that Tuesday, during the Republican National Convention, if somebody walks on stage like this, don't be shocked. That's all I'm going to say. Are we done with that, Eli? We're done with that? Okay, we can move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even know you were going there.
I'm not going there. I did my
Because
toe
this
in the
is
pool.
supposed to be fun, right?
This is escapism. I know
yeah,
that.
fun. Yeah, let's laugh. Let's play the fiddle while Rome burns.
Exactly. Let's talk about something a little bit lighter. All the celebrity deaths that happened this week.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
I simplified it, Eli. Simplified because there was so many. Bam. There you go.
Wow.
Take your pick.
Yep. Good journey, y'all.
Good journey, all y'all. Now, I'm familiar with everybody here, of course, except one person, Dr. Ruth. Now, was Dr. Ruth the sexpert that just was on Johnny Carson talking about how many dudes she smashed? Or was it
Yeah,
somebody
she was
else?
like a sex educator, right? She talked about sex, right? You know.
I think that's her. Or it might have been
Yeah,
somebody
that was
else.
Dr. Ruth. She was like a sexual therapist or something.
And
something
even
like
then,
that.
like she looked on that picture, how she looked back in the 80s. I'm like, why are you talking about all the dick you had? I'm just like, I don't know. It just was weird to me, even when I was younger. But what do we got here? What do we got here?
Jakey Poo.
Jake is here. His
Jakey
resolve
Poo.
has never been stronger.
Repping to the fullest.
Long legs. Eli, you seen it?
I have not. No.
Okay,
sorry.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen Maxine yet either. I haven't done shit. Sorry.
It's cool.
reading.
It's past that. Don't worry. When it
Reading
comes
all these
on-
funny books and shit.
Don't worry. When it comes on Netflix, we'll knock it out. We'll get it out the way. So yeah. All right. So like I said, we got all these deaths right here, but that's not the death we're going to talk about. The death we're going to talk about is the death of Slim Shady.
Oh.
That's what we're going to talk about. We have an intro now. Now I know. Here's the thing. We're going to start off with a music review, and the music reviews on this podcast, like music reviews in general, like the hardest things to review because you're either on board with the artist or you're not. Like I said, I can review Taylor Swift's new album. Does anybody give a shit? Some people, but we're going to talk about the death of Slim Shady. Eminem's new album just came out. Listen to the whole thing through. Listen to it 3 times a day. So I'm fully, I fully understand where he was going with this album. Now, Eli, what I think about this album, here's my opinion. I'm just off the bat what I think about it. I think it's the best rap album of this decade.
Okay.
That's a bold statement. I know people are going to contradict me and say, no, you're lying. What about this? What about that? Feel free to name whatever album you want to, and I will say why it's not and why I think it's this and why I think it's that. Now, why do I think that? I'm going to get into it because...
Are you a fan of Eminem?
I am a fan of Eminem. Well,
Okay.
I was a fan of Eminem.
Okay.
He's dropping some shit music in the last, decade or so like that. And that's the thing about this album, that it does feel like a time portal. Like it felt like he stepped out of 2004 and came into 2024. Whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, that is up to, interpretation. But even though I say it's the best album, I have to let people understand that you have to be in the frame of Eminem, Eminem album to listen to it. So if you're going to this expecting to listen to it like you listen to every other rap album 2024, don't expect that. Eminem is not a vibe. It's not that. Eminem cannot be played in the club. You cannot shake your ass to Eminem. This is not that. It's never been that. That's not what he is. Old school lyricist, MC, thing like that. And that's all it was. Like, of course, now, even if you don't like Eminem, even if you hate Eminem for whatever reason, everybody can all agree that he is a extreme expert lyricist. And he's giving you all that lyricism in this album, all the rippity raps, all the lyrical spiritual miracles, all this stuff is in here. You get all that, you know. But the thing is, even though I said all that, you're not going to be able to name your top 3 songs there. Like, nobody was able to name the top 3 songs in here. Why? Because a lot of songs sound the same. But, and I know I'm trashing the album to begin with, but there's a whole point what I'm trying to get to. The reason I say it's the best album is because it's the best album. See, that's when I started listening to it, because I started realizing that we don't know how to consume music in 2024. And you know what? I blame the 90s.
Okay.
Now, I blame the 90s because it taught us that
soundtracks.
No, CDs, compact disc.
Oh,
See, Eli, we're old enough to understand tape decks. Now, when you got a cassette and you go in there, you listen to it, and that's it. And if you had your favorite song, oh well, you just got to just listen to it till you get back to your favorite song again. When we got the CD,
well, you could press rewind, but that takes time. Yeah,
you could rewind. But what if you overshot it?
Yeah, you just got to
listen to this shit song.
You got to listen to the last 30 seconds of the song before.
Yeah, you got to be. It's too much work. It's too much work, you know. But CDs,
that was the struggle, man. That was
the struggle back then. But
the
then
Stone Age,
the 1900s, you know. But the 90s trained us that we don't have to like listen to the whole album anymore.
Oh yeah, we got that skip.
Song. That skip button was revolutionary. Oh, I can just go to track 8, boom, and just listen to that song. And now
turn up the bass boost.
Turn up the bass, but you taking me back now. You're taking me back. But and then you press
throw that
repeat.
Shit on shuffle, yo.
Shuffle or repeat. Man,
yeah, you got to repeat.
We didn't know what to do. We didn't know what to do with this. And that's CDs, but that's in the 90s.
The anti-skip button, man.
Right. So that was then. But where are we now? We're in the land of TikTok. We don't even need to listen to a song anymore. We can just hear snippets of a song.
And that's all I heard of the new Eminem album. I didn't listen to it, but I heard a bunch of TikToks where people were, the key verses. I heard some of the key verses.
You heard some of the key verses. You heard people breaking them down. You've seen memes. You've seen lyric composition.
Let's get canceled. All that shit. I've seen all that shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers crying over some song too. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that is the wrong way to consume music. In general, especially this album. Let's see what we got here.
Hi, PS5, or what does that say? 84?
No, that's PJ2584.
I don't got my glasses on. Damn it. Yeah.
I need some. I never had one, but yeah. What do we got here with Jake?
A day before skips.
I forgot you like young as fuck. I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, we had a day when we used to listen to tape decks. I'm a furry.
Sweet.
Yeah. We welcome everybody.
Yeah. So we don't discriminate.
We do not kink shame on this podcast.
We're all about the pros.
Right. But what was I going back to? Okay, so the thing is about this album is that, well, TikTok has taught us, and not just that, but it's taught artists that come out, like all these artists out right now, they're making music to appeal to TikTok. I need this 30 seconds of this thing to put on their single viral on TikTok, and they're basically making their music for that. Eminem's not doing it because obviously Eminem is 50-something years old, so he was before TikTok. So he's not making music for TikTok, even though TikTok has gravitated to his music and did all stuff like that. But that's not the way you listen to this album. Eli, when we back in the 90s, back in the 80s, like that, we listened to the whole thing. We listened to the album.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you have to do with this, because what Eminem did is a conceptual album. The reason he called the album The Death of Slim Shady is because there's a concept behind it. There's a story behind it. What he's doing is that he is trying to kill the persona, the ego of
the alter
Slim
ego,
Shady, the alter ego of Slim Shady. And it goes a little bit deeper than that. Like if anybody asks, what is the best? What's the most popular Eminem song, or most known Eminem song of the last 5 years, 10 years, maybe? Like, it would be that Venom song, right?
I suppose.
Okay. But the thing is, the whole point in that song when he made the Venom, this is why I like the song so much, because he was basically calling Venom like a demon, like Eddie Brock was just around and this demon consume him. That's what he's comparing Slim Shady to. Not
The,
just an alter
the
ego.
Czarface Venom song was
The
better,
Czar-
in my opinion. What do
Okay.
I know?
No. I didn't say best. I didn't say. I just said most popular. That's all I said. But that's the whole point, that he's comparing Venom to a demon. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Slim Shady, comparing Slim Shady to a demon that's taking him over, and
That's
and
his
all that,
symbiote.
the symbiote, and is controlling him and all stuff like that. So all this fucked up shit he's saying in this album, and people are clipping him and TikToking and mean stuff like that. It's because he's doing on purpose. He's saying that this demon is taking him over. So halfway through the album, he kills Slim Shady. So all that stuff that people are memeing and TikTok and all stuff like that, that's at the first beginning of the album. Second of the album is just him doing him. And that's it. And he didn't do all that wild. It is some wild shit he says in there. But in the first half, it's like he's going out of his way to do that. And I get what he's doing. Twofold, because one is that he's trying to, people are asking for the old Slim Shady. I was asking for the old Slim Shady. Give me Slim Shady. Give me old 2004 Eminem. Well, we got Slim Shady just walked out of a time portal in 2024, and he's saying all this fucked up shit in 2024. Like, do we really want that? No, we don't. He's saying he doesn't want that. He says a line that a lot of people didn't get because they're young as fuck. He says, I'm an intelligent hoodlum in Arrested Development. Now, what he's saying two rappers, but he's also saying he's in Arrested Development. He's saying he's a 51-year-old with a 13-year-old mind. He hasn't grown up. That's what he's saying. He's saying it in his own song.
He's not talking about the show.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. The show didn't pop in my head. I was thinking of,
I mean, I got what you were saying, but
Right.
I think I bet the kids only know about the show.
oh, the show of Arrested Development.
Not
Great show.
not
Great
the
show,
phrase,
Okay.
but not the phrase.
I didn't even think about that show till you told me that, even though that is a great show.
Well, look at me breaking down the album and didn't even listen to it.
I told you we're going to jump in this. I told you. All right. So that's and another thing he was saying, because Slim Shady, he's basically going out of his way to saying that we are easily offended. Like society in general. The whole album is trying to cancel culture. That's another reason why I like this album so much. So he's saying all this fucked up, and even though he's saying fucked up shit, he is going out of his way to saying, yes, some of the shit I'm saying fucked up, and some of the shit I don't believe. Some of the shit I actually mean. Now he's being fat phobic, he's being transphobic, LGBT phobic, all this shit phobic, this, blah, blah. All this shit is there. It's all like that. Some points he have a point to, some points he's going overboard, but at the same time, he's saying that it's his alter ego talking, not him. And he invented that alter ego to become famous. That's what made him famous. So that's why he's saying this is a demon that's taking him over, stuff like that. That's why, I like the album. And like I said, it's a bunch of quotables, a lot of similes and metaphors, double entendres, also like that. That's why you can't just listen to it. You can't look at a meme, because he's doing a lot of wordplay that you can't pick up on a meme. You have to hear it in real time. So that's why I was listening to the album, and I realized I listened to it 3 times in a row. Like, there's no bad songs on here. There's no standout songs on it. There's no bad songs on it. But as far as a conceptually, this is the best album I've heard. It's comparable to Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale. I'm putting those like blah, 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 because that was a concept album also. But I'm putting them on the same level. What else I want to say about this album? And he is being kind of, even though he's saying all this fucked up shit, and he's being, pointing the finger at this person, pointing the finger, he never points the finger at himself. Like, he's got multiple lines about Candace Owens, about how she's trying to, yeah, you know Candace Owens, yeah,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, basically saying how she's, she's anti-black and trying to be white, but he can't say too much shit because he's trying to hit, whatever. So it's just funny to me. But it's just funny to me that he's calling out Candace Owens for trying to be white, but he didn't call him for trying to be, but whatever. You get my point. So, yeah. So, and that's the thing about that. So, like I said, good album. I do like it. I if you're an Eminem fan, this is what you're looking for. If you're not an Eminem fan, I don't think it's going to get you on board. If you're a modern rap fan that's not used to Eminem and you're trying to jump in, like, this probably won't get you. Because, like I said, it's not a vibe. You can't dance to this. So it's just lyrics, just hitting you over the head like that.
It's MCing, yes.
It's MCing. That's what it is. And the world isn't used to that right now. Basically the world has moved past that. So this is a very much a throwback album, which is why I liked it so much.
Well,
so,
I've never been a fan of M.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of Nems. Bing now, bong, fuck your life. But
who is that? I don't know what that is.
Nems, Gorilla Nems. He's on. Yeah, he's been around for like early 2000s, but he's been getting like popular. He's on the last Czarface album. He's been on Ghostface albums. Ghostface is on his new album. Anyway, Nems, Bing bong, fuck your life. You heard? Don't ever disrespect me.
There you go. Eminem gave it a recommendation. Snow. I remember Snow. I do like this. The Eminem.
Snow.
There's a rapper called Snow. I remember him.
Is that Transform? No, Informer.
Informer. Yeah.
That says
Snow.
Show.
It says show. Oh, why am I thinking of Snow? I thought he said Snow. I can't read this shit, man. We just went on a tangent for no reason whatsoever.
And I said Transformer, not Informer.
You said Transformer. I was talking about Informer, but yeah. Finally, someone been saying that for days now. Yeah. I do like this. Eminem dissed every single white rapper on the planet. I did like that. He said, all y'all suck, all y'all corny. And he apologized to us for even bringing him along. So I like that on it too. But yeah, like I said, go listen to it. And you're going to hear a lot of breakdowns, a lot of people breaking down stuff. The stuff he said about P. Diddy, that might have been a little bit too far, what he said. People are picking up just
is that something about he might get hit or something? Or
one of the lines. Yes, he had multiple lines.
He's talking about Pac and Biggie and shit.
He was talking about Pac and Biggie.
I did hear that.
That's
clip.
One line. The other line, I don't even know if I should even say it.
Oh, okay.
Because people are clipping one part of it, they're not doing it. They just meme in one part. Like, I can't believe he said that, but they didn't clip the next 4 lines after that shit. I'm like, whoa, he really said that? So I'm not gonna say it. Just go listen to the song. Yeah.
So slap a score.
Guess we
the late dragon. The late dragon. Guess who's back?
Shady's back.
Shady's back.
Taylor Fred. Yeah, Taylor Fred.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna slap a score. I'm gonna say 4.5 out of 5. Now, I'm not gonna say this the best. I mean, this is the best Eminem album we've had in a while. Not in the last 20 years, because I do think that Recovery was better than that. Because Recovery actually had songs where you play and you'd be like, hey, that's a song. No song individually. There's no singles on here, if that makes any sense. There's no hits, bangers. None of that is on this album. There's a few songs that I like, no song I hate, but there's not that song that stands out. But conceptually, as a album, you need to listen to the whole thing, people. Stop going to TikTok and telling them how to break down lyrics. Stop pulling up memes. Stop letting people get outraged over shit. Stop. Listen to the album incomplete, then make your mind up. What you think?
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have much to say about it, obviously, because I'm here.
You
but hey, have
the Nems. Yeah,
Nems. But hey, have you heard about the Cardi B, Sten Jody? I don't know if it's beef. So Sten Jody is the guy that.
Who? Yeah, okay. You about to tell me who that is?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sten Jody is that indigenous rapper who was on Reservation Dogs, and he had the Greasy Fry Bread song.
Y'all got rappers?
Yeah. Oh yeah. A bunch of them.
Okay.
Anyways, there's like some shit going on because one of Cardi B's songs like ripped off the beat, so she's being sued. But it's not him who's suing it. It's his producer who's suing her. So he's being caught. He's got caught up in all this shit. He's like, no, I just put the lyrics. Someone else made the beat. So it's the producer that's suing her for the beat. And I listened to the song, and yeah, it's pretty. It's. I think they got a case.
Okay. Keep in mind, Cardi B doesn't write her lyrics at all, and she openly brags about not doing that. So she has like a army of ghostwriters.
Yeah.
So
that's my hip hop news for the week.
Okay. If nothing else, she'll probably get nominated for a Grammy, and she'll just add him as a songwriter. He can pay. It'll work itself out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all we got. Anyway, can we talk about comics? Because everybody left already. So yeah.
All right.
No, you're up. You're up, Eli. Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Okay, let's see.
What am I doing?
You were talking about the Acolyte.
Ooh, the Acolyte. Oh shit.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, Eli. I gave you an out. And you didn't want to take it this week. We could talk about something else. We could talk about anything else. We could skip the Acolyte this week. But no, you're like, no, you wanna go there. So obviously this hasn't broken you yet.
Oh no.
Okay.
I mean, this episode did again almost. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. This episode sucked.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, are we there yet? No, you still hanging in there.
Yeah, I might as well. I'm here. Like, there's only one more, so I might as well finish. But this episode really wasn't that great either. It was basically a flashback of the shit we had already seen. and
from a different point of view.
From a different point of view. Yeah,
right.
Whatever. And like the big reveal about what happened on that planet was really wasn't that big of a reveal, So she started the fire. Why? So the little girl started the fire, like she started that book on fire, and then like dropped it, and then it started off.
It burned her hand. It burned her hand.
Yeah, like why was she burning the book? And then why? I don't know. Either way, it's like what a doof. That kid sucks, And then we got to see a Wookiee Jedi do nothing, and and this is what I wanted them. The one thing that did get me excited is they mentioned the hyperspace disaster. Now,
okay,
for those,
what is that?
Yeah. For those who don't know, in the High Republic era, the very first novel, The Light of the Jedi, there was the hyperspace disaster where a bunch of space pirates called the Nile were going around hijacking ships while they were in hyperspace. And there was a giant freighter that they hijacked, and they blew it up while it was in hyperspace. So when it came out of hyperspace, it was like a big meteor shower that just rained debris on a bunch of planets and destroyed a bunch of planets.
Okay,
and
so this was in the comic?
This was in the very first book. And it does bleed over into some of the comics too.
Okay.
The Jedi had to use their big Jedi mind trick to like stop a bunch of debris. It was basically like meteors just raining down on all these planets and shit and just destroying them. So they mentioned that, and they mentioned that planet that the witches are on was once destroyed by the hyperspace disaster, but now a vergence has let life begin again. It's a big forest now. Yeah. So I thought that was that piqued my interest. Like, there was an Easter egg. Oh, I know what that is. I'm Leo DiCaprio pointing at the TV screen. Hey, I heard of that. I know what that is.
Yeah.
That was about it. The Vergence. Should we discuss the Vergence, or is this going to trigger you?
No, go for it, because I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is. I know. Go for it. Yes, okay.
Okay, so the Vergence.
Maybe do some Anakin, not do the Anakin. What? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So the Vergence is when a big, powerful like surge in the Force happens and can create life in some way. And that's what happened on this planet. And they say the last time it happened, or the other time it happened, is when it created Anakin, which Anakin is the chosen one. That is Star Wars lore, and he brought balance to the Force, blah, 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 blah. That's like the original trilogy. So, and this whole thing about the witches creating these twins, using the Force to create these twins, has angered a bunch of the fans. They felt it diminished Anakin's significance in this.
It pissed me off too, but I'm over it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I heard some of the loophole theories, okay. And so one being that that Anakin, like these witches used the Force to manipulated the Force into creating these twins. But Anakin was purely made by the Force. So there's the difference.
Because remember, there's been rumors and hinting at that Palpatine might have,
Yeah, I think that was a retcon, because that was the whole point of the clones, is he was trying to like create life and preserve his life and all that shit. Clone himself. But yeah, that's probably a retcon by now. But Anakin was purely manifested by the Force, whereas these twins, these witches, all use the Force to create life. So big difference. And as they show, when their midichlorian count isn't as high.
M count.
M count. Okay, yeah, sorry. Their count was high, but Anakin's was off the charts. So obviously they're not as powerful as Anakin. So everyone needs to calm down, whatever, I guess. Sure, they found a loophole, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, there you go. So that's my spiel for this week. Still, I think like I said, that lightsaber duel was dope as fuck. And it's all
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Yes,
and
I agree with that.
And we're cruising to the finish. We're riding that high the last couple weeks, and next week's the last episode. Hopefully, we'll see another cool lightsaber fight, and we'll get the fuck out of this shit.
Okay, because here's the thing, Eli. I'm here for the lightsaber fights, but anything else, plot, story, characters, lore, also, I'm numb. I have nothing left. I'm not broken. I can't. I'm just like. I feel nothing. That's what this show has done to me. So I'm just like, yes, give me one more episode. Let me just make it through it so I can at least see exactly what's going on. And I don't want to talk about this show ever again when I'm done. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it right now.
Well, welcome, Leroy.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. World's Biggest Geek, guys. What you did? Can you read that?
Oh, what a great segue.
What was it? I can't read it. What do you say?
It says, hello, guys. What did you guys think about the Captain America trailer? And what do you guys think about the leader from the Incredible Hulk coming back?
Spoilers, World's Biggest Geek.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We are about to talk about that like right now. B. Scott, what's up? Can you read that? Let me see.
I kind of like the idea that there are more Force users out there in the galaxy. It adds more to the lore than just basic dictionary of light and dark.
Dichotomy, but yeah.
Yeah. Dichotomy. That's what it says. Yeah.
Light.
No, I agree. I mean, like, the witches we've seen that before. We've seen like other people that use Force magic, the Night Sisters on Dathomir and
right.
And
we talk about that. That's actually one of the things on the show that we actually kind of like. The fact that it's like different religions, like different Force practices, they call it different things in different cultures. I'm okay with that. Like I said, everything on this show isn't just absolute terrible worst thing. There are some things on this show that are bringing up some good conversation, good lore in Star Wars. I'm like, okay, I never thought about that before. Yeah. That's a good idea.
I mean, and this isn't the first time that the Jedi have been portrayed as like assholes and that might make mistakes. They are this sort of government faction, religious order, that is run by the government. And I like that idea that they're sort of throwing shade at the Jedi. I mean, I like all that shit.
Hell, they were doing it in the prequels. That's kind of the whole point.
Yes. Yeah. That they became they were these like basically monks who went to war. So I dig on all that. It's just there's a bunch,
we can't talk about that, Jay. There's a reason we can't talk about that. If you heard the first 5 minutes of this podcast, that's why we can't talk about it.
Yeah. So the Acolyte it isn't total crap to me.
Not total. Not total.
Yeah, it's not totally terrible. And that's my best description of how I feel about the show. It's not totally terrible.
Right. Not complete shit,
Yeah, I mean, it's got it's a dried up turd that has lost its scent.
Right.
Maybe
the last episode can redeem it. I doubt it, but whatever. We get it done. Honestly, I don't think this show breaks lore or canon as much as everybody claims it does. Okay, so I get it that the Sith hasn't been seen for 1,000 years, and that's like a big thing going on right now. Now, that doesn't mean that the Sith didn't exist. That doesn't mean the Sith weren't because the Sith did exist. We had Palpatine.
In secret.
We were in secret. We had Palpatine. We had Maul. We had Plagueis. All these folks were named in there, but the Jedi didn't know about them.
Yeah.
So they were there the whole time. They were secret. So we can. So it's not that they didn't exist. So that's not breaking canon. They existed.
Yeah. So. And like I said, that's what I thought this show was going to be. I thought it was a show about the Sith returning. I mean, in a way it is, but I thought it was going to be totally about the Sith. Like the main characters were going to be Sith, and we're going to see how they were returning. And I thought that was going to be the main part of the show, and it really hasn't been. We're doing this. Ooh, who's the Sith going to be? And I'm like, whatever. And these lame witches. And I'm not. Yeah, let's stop.
Don't worry. We will talk about plenty of that next week. Back to Jake. I'm just briefly mention it. Here's the reason why we can't talk. I'm gonna talk about why we can't talk about it. The boys, because the next Eli, you caught up with the last episode? I mean, the last episode just came out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not worried about that. The next episode coming in. The next episode is the season finale. The season finale is about the boys trying to stop a presidential assassination on January 6th. That's why we can't talk about it. So let's move on past that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't saying shit.
We ain't saying shit. Let's just move on past that. So anyway, something less political. Captain America Brave New World. How about that? Oh man. So let's talk about this trailer. Eli, I gotta dig in. I gotta dig on this one. Okay.
Well, let's go.
There's some stuff that happened.
Balls deep, man.
Like I said, it was maybe like a minute trailer, 30-minute trailer, whatever like that. But we got to talk about it. Let me see. What do we got here? Let's see. Oh, let's talk about the leader. Somebody talk about the leader. We're gonna talk about the leader. So for those that don't know, the leader was in the trailer. The voiceover that was going on the whole time, if you leave the captions on YouTube, it says, oh, well, it doesn't say the leader, but it says Samuel Stern. Samuel Stern's name is the leader. So
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't turn on any fucking.
Oh, got okay.
I didn't turn on the subtitle. I know who the leader is. Yeah.
Okay. So for those that don't know who the leader is like the Hulk's Lex Luthor. That's his Joker. That's his main bad guy that goes up with it. Just like Hulk is the smartest, strongest there is, leader is the smartest is. Why he got the big ass head. So that's his thing.
And he was in the Incredible, the one with what's his name?
Ed Norton.
Ed Norton. Yeah, he was in that one.
He was in that one. And they were setting him up. Yeah. But since they didn't make a part 2.
That serum spiraled on his head and it showed his head start to mutate in one scene, right. And then it cut away.
Basically, he created the Abomination. So and that was his. So he's behind the scene. But in this one, it seems like he's gonna be taking a more direct approach. So basically, it feels like everything in this movie maybe because of him. Mm-hmm. Which I can see that. I can see him mastermind this whole thing. What else we got? Okay, so there was a scene where Sam was going supersonic, and people were like, why did he rip his head off? This is why did he rip his head off, even though it's a still film excuse out there. He's got a helmet on in this movie. So guess what, Eli? I'm pretty sure this is how he's gonna look on the Chinese poster. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. There you go. Oh, Marvin, you fuckers. Okay. What we talking about? Another thing. Okay, Eli, I'm about to give you Eternals spoiler. So you might want to stick your fingers in your ear and go la 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 something like that because I'm about to do it.
It's fine.
Okay,
yeah, it's fine.
So it seems like the plot, and they showed this briefly in the trailer, like the plot of this whole movie may be that the world is fighting over Tiamat. Now, if you don't know what Tiamat is, for the 6 people that saw Eternals, we know what it is.
I mean, I know what it is like in D&D and like Viking lore, but that's what that is?
That's what they did. Okay, so I know this looks weird as fuck. So at the end of Eternals, they killed a Celestial.
Yeah.
And left it in the ocean. Now, how long was the Eternals? Like 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
The MCU has made no mention of a dead god in the ocean. They just breezed past and nobody said anything about it. I think that was like a throwaway She-Hulk joke. And that was it. That's all they said. So this is supposed to be, since in the middle of the ocean, I think like the nations of the world, they want, a Celestial. Because I imagine the shit you can get from a Celestial. So,
okay.
So that's, I think.
Or maybe when Doctor Strange did that shit for Spider-Man, he erased all that shit. I don't know.
He erased, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's how you going to erase a big ass god in the middle of the ocean? Like, rivers are like, what is that? Oh, and everybody just don't pay attention to it. So yeah,
I'm just trying to fix their shit. That's all.
Yeah, I can see them not knowing what's going on, but I mean, it's there. It didn't go anywhere. It's just there. So yeah. So I guess everybody's gonna be fighting over it. That's what's going on. We're gonna see what's going on from there. And of course, Eli. You got people boycotting the movie, but they're not boycotting the movie for the reasons you think they're boycotting. So the boycotters are going out of their way saying they're not boycotting because of Black America. We know they are, but they're going out of the way saying they're not. Here's the reason they're boycotting the movie: because of her.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who she is either, but
me no, neither.
She's in the trailer. She shows up. The reason they're pissed off about it because apparently she's some Israelite superhero named Sabra, I think.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, she's from Israel. So they're boycotting because of that. Because so we got this whole Israel-Palestine thing conflict going on right now. Like I said, I have no dog in the fight. I've not been keeping up with it. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know who to root for. Don't know who to root against. However, Hollywood, Disney, Marvel, and all these corporations, stuff like that, they have basically put their foot in the sand and saying which side they're going for. So since Disney is starting to go that route, I guess people just saying Zionists. They have a Zionist superhero, whatever like that. So they're boycotting and all this like that, knowing they don't give a fuck. Look, if y'all gonna boycott a Jewish superhero, do y'all know how many superheroes were made by Jewish people?
Yeah.
Black Panther was made by 2 Jewish people. So if you're gonna boycott this, you better go boycott all this shit. So let it go. I do know that she appeared in a Hulk comic. That's what she was. So I don't know if you read that, Eli, but yeah, that's.
I'm not. It's not. She's not ringing any bells.
Like I said, as many comics as we have read, neither one of us heard of this shit.
Yeah.
But they but the people that haven't read any of this shit, they're the ones getting pissed off about it.
Yeah. Okay. So, speaking about characters nobody's ever heard of or gives a shit about, who the fuck is Giancarlo Esposito playing?
That's a good question. Okay. Okay. Nobody knows, but people have theories. I'm going to debunk those theories. Some people are saying that he's playing GW Bridge. He's not playing GW Bridge. I refuse to believe he's playing GW Bridge. George Washington Bridge was a 90s character. I'm surprised you don't know him, Eli, because he showed up in like a shitload of Punisher comics in the 90s.
Yeah. He's that character rings some bells, but yeah.
And he was like a SHIELD agent. I think he ran with Silver Sable or some shit, like that. He was kind of like Black Nick Fury before Black Nick Fury, if that makes any sense. He just showed up in comics doing shit and just. But
still, he's a D-list character. I mean,
very D-list character, right?
Yeah, no. Again, that no one out unless you're a hardcore comic fan, you're not gonna know who the fuck.
You're not gonna know who GW Bridge is. He was made by Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld is whatever, So, but the point is, even if they call him GW Bridge, he's not playing GW Bridge. They're just giving him a name because the thing is, GW Bridge was a SHIELD agent. SHIELD doesn't exist anymore. I know that because I've watched all those TV shows and seasons, and they pretend like shit don't exist. Also, who else? What else? Oh, the Six Pack. I think Spider-Man and them own that shit. Sony owns that shit. So they're calling him that, but he has no association or affiliation with GW Bridge from the comics. Like nothing about him resembles GW Bridge from the comics. I think just saw, black guy. Must be a black guy. Black guy in the 90s. Must be him. So let's stop that, y'all. Let's not do that. We don't know who he's playing. He may be playing just an original ass character that just made up on the fly. Like Coulson, they just made him up for the movies. So he may be doing that. I don't know. We'll see. So
how does that make you feel?
Just whatever.
I'm a little
the first 6 minutes anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
I don't know. I'm a little like they got this great.
You want to be Professor X?
Or Dr. Doom, or the leader, or Silver Surfer. He's this great actor, and I feel like they're just wasting him on a fucking a character no one gives a shit about. That's
right. And on top of that, he's like part of the reshoots. Like when they originally shot this movie, like last year, he wasn't there, so they just brought him in for these reshoots, like a few months ago.
Jigsaw, he would be a dope Jigsaw.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Tombstone.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But you're right. He's a great actor, and they threw him in this bullshit ass role with somebody that probably don't know. And even if he is GW Bridge, he's not gonna have a big role in it, whatever it is. So,
yeah, the one and done.
Yeah, he's gonna be a one and done thing, and that's what a lot of these actors they want to just do a one and done, get a quick paycheck, raise their profile, so that means the next movie they do, they can charge more prices. That's what they do this shit. They really don't care about what role they play. Like Bill, you didn't see that movie. Bill Murray and Quantumania. Okay. He shows up for like 30 seconds, says some wobbly gobbly bullshit that no one cares about, and gets eaten. And that's it. So
okay.
Spoiler, but yeah. Also, I want to talk about this. A lot of people didn't know who this assassin was right here. And now this feels. You know what? Marvel is turning into like The Simpsons now. They keep predicting shit because this trailer came. I'm sorry, we're not gonna go there. But anyway, this is Isaiah Bradley. For those that didn't watch Captain America.
That's Black Captain America. Right?
Black Captain America, right? For those that didn't watch the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, that's that guy. Obviously, he's been like Winter Soldier, mind control, or some bullshit like that. So that's why he's trying to assassinate the president. So yeah,
Manchurian Candidate.
Manchurian Candidates. We've been there before. Yeah.
The adamantium is going to be in the head of the Celestial, but it will be in the Thunderbolts.
Okay. Movie.
Cool.
I don't think so. Well, see, the thing is, adamantium is an alloy, it's man-made. So, yeah. But it's MCU. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So who knows? Oh, what we talking about? That's all I got. Oh,
Red Hulk.
Oh, my fault. The only thing that everybody cares about, I forgot. Red Hulk. Yes, Red Hulk is going to be in the movie. It's a big thing. They saved it for the trailer. So for those who don't know who Red Hulk, I'm going to spoil the identity of Red Hulk. It's Harrison Ford. That's what's always been in the
Thunderbolt
comics.
Ross.
Yeah, it's Thunderbolt Ross. That's what he is. Which is why they had to bring back Thunderbolt Ross in this movie. Oh shit!
Here, yeah.
You scared the fuck out of me. I'm saying.
Where is it? Can you see it? I gotta turn the camera around.
Okay, but back it up a little bit. Back a little bit. Let me zoom in on you. Let's see.
Am I? Is this?
Oh
like
no, it's
tilted?
completely off frame now. I'm showing everything.
How about this now?
I'm showing everything in your house, but that. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Red Hulk. Okay.
And then.
And you got Green
look at
Hulk
that. I got volumes 1 and 2, yo.
Okay, so just letting y'all know that Red Hulk and Green Hulk are two different characters. Matter of fact, they have two different powers. They only have the same power set. So,
yeah, and this was, and they didn't. Yeah, it was a mystery in these books. There was like 12 issues before they, revealed who Red Hulk was. But
right.
Yeah,
people think like
Red Hulk was killing everybody.
Yeah, he fucked up Silver Surfer. Like, damn.
Yeah, he was like killing. Didn't he kill Namor and shit?
Yeah, but he was like using like military tactics and shit. That's why you knew. Okay, he had to be military minded. So,
yeah, fucking Moon Knight. Yeah, he fucks up Moon Knight. Fuck Moon Knight.
Yeah,
and when the Wendigos look cool.
So that's they were dropping hints that yes, it was a military guy because he obviously smart shit like that. So we revealed it with Thunderbolt Ross, General Ross, obviously, yeah. So so that's the thing. We've been waiting for Red Hulk. Red Hulk's going to show up. They're thinking that this may be like tie into Thunderbolt because I think Thunderbolts come out next year also.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's all going to be like this. Yeah. This movie ties into that, which is another thing I'm excited for, Eli, because I feel like the MCU has been stagnant as far as like their story progression. Like I said, we talked about TML. We got to talk about a dead god and stuck in the ocean. Ain't said shit about it for 5 years. Shang-Chi saved the universe from a dragon. Nobody said shit about that.
Yeah.
This other movie that came out.
I like Shang-Chi.
No, I liked it. I liked it,
yeah.
But
yeah,
it's been 5 years the movie came out. And nobody said, and nothing has been from that.
Yeah, no shit.
Like it just happened, and it's like one and done. So it's just like we don't even know who bought Avengers Towers yet. Like that's how slow the story is moving right now. Like some of these questions, and I just feel like they're just doing shit and not really moving the story.
Well, yeah, I mean that's how the MCU is now. Like at first, like everything
but
connected.
It used to be like that. It used to be like that.
Yeah, like the first phase, the Infinity Saga, whatever the fuck it's called. Everything connected. Everything set something else up. That's why we felt we need to see everything. But like now, there's all these shows and movies that don't connect to really anything. So yeah, I haven't seen the Eternals, and I don't feel like I still need to. I really have to.
Now you have to, Eli. You gotta watch. Okay, y'all. I did. You gotta watch Eternals. You gotta watch Falcon and Winter Soldier. You gotta watch all 3 Captain America movies. You gotta watch all Avengers movies. What else you gotta watch? You gotta watch the Hulk movie. You gotta watch. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. So you got to watch. So basically, all this is tying into this stuff. You got to watch all this stuff to know what's going on in this movie. We're finally getting story progression in the MCU, which it took damn long to do that. Hell, when Falcon and Winter Soldier came out like 4 years ago.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been that long. Like, move
2021,
move this shit up, man.
2022, 2021. When the
we had like 3 Iron Man movies in between then. Shit. Oh, let me see.
Especially the ending credits. Well, can I just watch the ending credits? Do I have to sit through the whole movie?
Oh, actually, no. Okay, so the ending, you don't need to watch. I'm gonna spoil the ending credits for you. Blaze shows up, but they probably canceled that movie too, so probably don't even fucking matter. So.
Oh, is this what's his face? Marshall Ali or whatever?
Well, you hear his voice, but he was talking to Black Knight, who, trust me, you don't have to worry about him. So maybe you don't need to watch Eternals. Now I think about it. Okay. Yeah. So that's the story progression we talk about. Like I said, hey, Eli, I enjoyed this trailer. I just went online to see. I liked it, and let me see what everybody's bitching because I know people are going to bitch about it, and people have plenty of bitching to think about that. And if you don't want to watch it because they got an Israelite superhero in it, or you want to watch it because Sam Wilson in it, because Steve Rogers not in it, because you don't want a black Captain America, you want a white Captain America, okay, fine. Do what you want to do. I don't care. That's one thing. The internet need to stop getting pissed off about what other people's opinion are. You're getting pissed off about people's opinion that you will never meet in life ever. And you missed off what this guy says. Fuck that guy. If he don't want to spend his money on it, okay, that shouldn't bother you.
Yeah.
There you go. So
don't watch his review videos.
Yeah, don't watch his review videos or don't read his tweets or anything like that. If a guy wants to complain about some shit, let him complain. Fuck it. It doesn't bother you. What do we got?
Yeah.
We completely ignoring World's Biggest Geek. Sorry about that, World's Biggest Geek. Let's Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Black Widow. Yeah. There was nothing for okay. Some stuff happened from Black Widow. No, nothing happened from Black Widow. Did it happen? Oh yeah. What
is a helicarrier, right?
Well, that and all the Black Widows are running around the world now, just doing mercenary work and shit like that. I think some Black Widows are going to show up in this new Captain America movie.
I guess, yeah, that would track.
Yeah, so they just hire guns and shit like that. So that's cool. Oh, exactly.
Yeah, don't see it. Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
like I haven't seen the Eternals. I haven't seen Quantumania.
Now, and I get it because the reason these guys are bitching and moaning, because all these guys that are bitching and moaning, they're going to bitch about this movie also, even though they know they're going in just to hate it. I know why they're doing it. We know why they're doing it. It's a grip. We've said this for the longest. They're doing this because they know they're going to get clicks and they're going to get hits and all this outrage shit like that. You guys are going to click on them outrage and shit. So that's why you do it. And it's a little bit deeper than that also, Eli. I'm starting to realize it now. They're playing to this whole culture war thing. Mm-hmm. It's all about this. It's political. They don't even give a shit about Disney and Marvel and Star Wars shit like that. They just look at Disney as this left-wing organization and they need to attack it and conquer it and destroy it because it's a war. That's what they're doing it. And you know what all caused this shit, right? It's very one specific thing that caused all this shit. When they fired Gina Carano. That's when it happened. I'm not even bullshitting. That's when it happened.
I guess. Yeah. And that's what and people don't understand that culture and politics are two different things.
Right.
Two different things. Politics is money and how we spend the money. Culture is not.
Right.
Culturally, we're very progressive and inclusive, and we've come a long way. But politically, we're still stuck back in the Stone Age. We had one black president in 200 years, and look what happened right afterwards. They don't want to give.
Is over.
Yeah, they want to give all that money and power to the people they didn't mean for them to have it. So okay, I'm stopped. I said we weren't going to say shit. See what you did.
But there you go. Hey, I didn't say shit. I'm just still minding my business.
Yeah, but anyways, culture and politics, two different things. They get them confused. Politicians pretend to care about cultural concerns, but they just want the job, spending the money.
Right. So what do we got?
Don't buy into.
Still not answering the world's biggest geek question. He wants to know who will win with a fight between. Oh, what is this?
Between who? Who, the leader?
How did y'all like the Scroll series? Trash Loki series, pretty good. Presenting about
and I wasn't into Loki. I wasn't into the Loki series. It should have been a Doctor Doom series.
We reviewed the Marvels movie on one of these episodes that I can't remember. It's there somewhere. Listen to all of them. You'll find it.
We have a description.
Yeah. Actually, we don't. We just said it. It's there somewhere in there. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah. I did see the Marvels.
We saw it, and we reviewed it, but we just like randomly be like, let's just talk about this piece of shit movie. And we just talked about it, and then we just moved on.
I didn't see Madam Web.
Now, how does Madam Web tie into all this? It don't. It don't even tie into the Sony shit. It's just that. So yeah. No. Anyway,
well, it's the culture war.
It's part of the culture war. Yeah.
And same thing with the Agatha show.
I don't give a fuck about the show. I honestly,
no one does. Anybody?
Okay, here's the thing. Let's talk about the Agatha show for a second. Honestly, Eli, I thought you'd be excited for it because your girl was in there.
My girl?
Your girl, yes.
I just think this is Disney's Wednesday show. They're trying to cash in on Wednesday.
It's not even that because they had this in mind before Wednesday. The thing was, okay, when Disney first made Disney Plus and WandaVision was as big as like that, they've had this mind, we're going to just start making TV shows about everybody. Kat Dennings, give her a 6-episode show like that. Agatha All Alone, just give her a show like that. Even that's why all these shows that they named, they not doing that shit. That's why, but they was already halfway making this shit. So like, let's just crank this shit out, get it done and be done with it. They don't really care about this show. They may drop all the episodes at one time. It's going to be closer to October. So yeah, whatever.
It's their Halloween. Yeah, their Halloween.
Yeah, we're not. That's right, Bone. So yeah, we're not too excited for Agatha all along. I don't even know why they're doing it. It's so much other shit they could be spending the money on. I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now here we go. Sounding like
no. What was this battle? Now we were supposed to answer.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. It was in one of the comments.
Oh,
sorry, guys.
I could check these things too. You know.
Yeah. Sorry. We don't really do battles.
Oh, he wants to know what we thought of Namor. I thought Namor was cool. I mean,
it was okay.
I never liked Namor as a character, but he wasn't bad in Black Panther.
He was, for the story they were writing, he was cool.
I did like how they retconned him and made him,
Namor,
native and all that
no
shit,
love, all stuff like that. Yeah, killed a bunch of conquistadors. So it was cool. It was all right.
That was cool.
Yeah. All right.
He kept his intelligence like Savage. Okay.
He's talking about Red Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah. Skrulls. All I'm seeing is the leader. He wants to know about the leader, and yeah, that's about it.
Which we talked about it. So yeah.
And
all right. Can we move on to the next part of the podcast? I'm about to take over. I'm about to take over.
Sure.
Okay. Dang, he had to leave. Anyway, he left. All right. So I'm about to talk about the video game section. All right. Boom. And he'll come back to it. All right. So I want to let everybody know that Prime Day, if you don't know, Prime Day is going to be this week. I think it's the 16th and the 17th. So play very close attention, because I'm about to give you free game. And when I mean free game, I mean a free game. They're giving out free games on Prime Day. So what you have to do on Prime Day, they have this thing called Amazon. Damn, I thought you left. You're like, video games. Fuck this. I'm out.
No, I'll give you some moral support.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. How about Deadpool 3? I guess. I don't know. Eli, can you read that? It's too small.
It says he's the Deadpool 3 trailer about them going back to the snap to save Tony. And bring Tony, but replace him with Deadpool or Wolverine or something.
Did you just make up your own storyline? I guess I don't know. I guess okay.
I didn't hear about that.
Here's my thing. I don't want to see any more advertising about Deadpool 3 ever. I'm done. I'm good. I don't need to see that damn dog, anything like that. I don't even need any rumors. I don't even know if Henry Cavill's in it.
The popcorn bucket, sex toy.
I don't want to see any of that shit. I'm gonna see the movie, but I don't need them shoving this shit down my throat. Just let me see the fucking movie. I don't need to know who's in it. I don't need to know who's not in it. Just let me see the movie. I'm good. So whatever the plot is, I find out the plot when I watch it. So yeah. Otherwise, they're just annoying the fuck out of me. So yeah, what was I talking about? Free video games. Free video game. Yeah, okay. They're good about a free video game. So for those who don't know, Prime Day is going to be on 16, 17. So you have a Prime account, go in there, buy a whole bunch of shit. And on Prime, they have this thing called Prime Gaming. So they're going to give away, I think, like either a Tomb Raider game or all the Tomb Raider games. I can't remember which one. But they're also giving away for free. Where is it? Boom. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So
you played that, didn't you?
I played it. Yes, I played it, reviewed it. Go check it out. I actually did label that one. So yeah. What I thought about that game, but free.
Didn't you say like all the moves are the same? Like everybody's got the same.
Everybody's got guns. The Shark got a gun. Harley Quinn got a gun. Captain Boomerang has a gun. Like. Wow.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun for what it is. The thing is, once I killed the Justice League and the game kept going on and storyline, I don't give a fuck about storyline after that. I did what I came to do. So I stopped playing after that. I was like, I'm good after that. So yeah. So that's it. Free game, Tomb Raider, Suicide Squad, Prime Day. If you're a Prime member, free. You have 2 days to get the game. 2 days. After that, that's it. So yeah. What else are we talking about? Game Pass, Xbox. For all you Game Pass listeners out there, listen up. Because they are raising the price of Game Pass. When are they raising the price? They've already done it 5 days ago. So for those who don't know. Yeah, they pulled the Ozymandias on everybody. So the thing is, if you're an existing member, you're locked in, you're good. But the moment you renew that shit, their price goes up. So that $10 Game Pass thing they have, gone, out of here. The cheapest plan is $15 now. The plan they had before now is $15. Raise the price on it. And Game Pass Ultimate was $15. It's $20. So there you go. So might want to check your bill next month. Give me a heads up. So what do we got next? I want to talk about NBA 2K because I've just got some news on NBA 2K. So So for NBA 2K, they announced the cover, but I'm talking about some more stuff than the cover. They announced the cover. Oh, that's not the cover. The cover went away. There it is. That's the cover. Okay, so the cover, they announced the cover. Athlete Jason Tatum's going to cover. That's cool. I'm still kind of pissed about that because the Olympic team announced 3 Celtics on the team, and they left off the Finals MVP who won the championship this year because he's gotten into it with Nike, and Nike has their hand up the Olympics ass. So they're controlling everything, and the mainstream media won't talk about it because Nike is. What was I talking about? Video games? Okay. Sorry. What was I talking? Okay. The reason I'm talking about that because NBA 2K is going to be on Steam. For those that didn't play NBA 2K on Steam, what you didn't know that they're releasing last generation's version on there. So if you bought it on PC, you were technically playing the PS4 version of it, not the PS5 version. You're playing an older model version of it. This year's the first year you're going to be playing this year's version. And it's cross-compatible, so you can play against everybody. So there you go. That's all I want to say. Also, big news, Eli.
Yeah.
College football 25 drops this week.
Okay.
Huge. Okay, reason I'm saying that because you haven't had a college football game in like decades. This is the first year it's coming out, Eli. And that's all I'm seeing on my time feed is dudes going crazy. So any women that's listening to this podcast, your husbands will be going missing for the next month when this game comes out. Just letting you know that up front. Don't get mad at me. I'm telling you where they are. They're not cheating on you. They're playing this game. So yes. So Eli, it's gonna be a huge game.
Are they gonna be getting Vols or whatever?
I forgot about those guys. Shout out to Talking Balls. They're probably gonna talk about this also. But yeah, Eli, this is gonna be a huge game. Everybody, like the world will stop when the game come out. Like Eli, if you're not playing college football 25, what are you doing with your life? Like, I don't know. It's so what do we got?
Today, technically.
No, I think it comes out on the 19th. I think the 19th is when I heard it. It might. I don't know. Me and Eli, the only 2 guys not gonna be playing it. So yeah. Pre-order, can't wait. See, told you. He's gonna be playing it. All right. So I think that's all the video game news I got. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Okay, we move on past that. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna move on to the next part of the podcast. Okay, so this is the comic book bullies. We're talking about comic books. We're gonna jump into it. You gonna let you go first? What you got for me? I know you got some goodies over there.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Did you read the X-Men?
Yes.
Are you doing the X-Men?
There's women. Yes, Jake. There are women who listen to this podcast. Shout out to the ladies who listen to podcasts. They do DM me afterward about all the crazy shit we say. So yes.
They're like, ooh, who's that Jake?
Like anytime I fuck up Ava DuVernay, I get a DM. So shout out to y'all. All right. So yes, but I did read X-Men. Did you read X-Men?
I did. Are you doing X-Men?
I'm doing X-Men. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless if you take that.
No, you do X-Men because.
Okay, I got that. I'm on X-Men duty. Okay.
All right. I guess I will do Daredevil number 11. Is it 11?
Daredevil 11. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So so this is Daredevil has this is after Chip Zdarsky's run where he went to hell and all that shit, and he's been living as a priest at an orphanage taking care of kids, but everybody around him is being possessed by different demons and shit. And right now Wilson Fisk is possessed, and he's doing really shitty, dumb, like knucklehead shit that he's the kingpin. He should be smarter than this, but he's like starting stupid wars and like trying to kill his son who he left his criminal empire to. So like wondering what so like what the fuck is Kingpin doing when he's making stupid moves and shit. So him and Elektra are like they're investigating that. Also, one of the kids at the orphanage found Matt's Daredevil suit.
Okay.
And it's like, oh shit, he knows he's Daredevil now. But that he blames Daredevil for killing his father. like back in the day, there was something going on, and Bullseye did some shit and blew up a building, and his dad was in there. He was like one of Bullseye's goons, and he died in the building fire, but everyone blamed it on Daredevil. So this kid blames his dad's death on Daredevil. So Bullseye finds the kid and is like basically tempting him, like, hey, you want to kill Matt Murdock? Well, I'll help you. So that's kind of what happens in this book. And then Daredevil basically gets captured and he's fighting the Kingpin, and realizing that the Kingpin's like possessed. And he's like, I gotta find that kid. And now I really gotta find him because Bullseye has it. So it kind of ends there, So I thought this was pretty cool. It sets up some tension and some more drama, This kid hates Daredevil. I think that's some good drama. So we'll see where this goes. So classic villains, Daredevil fighting Kingpin and Bullseye again, So
nice.
So there you go. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay, nice. Damn, now you're throwing it back on me. You X-Men. Okay.
I did read this just because of Stegman.
And that's what I was like. That guy, honestly, I wasn't about to get it. You're right. I was about to pass for this till I saw Stegman. I was like, damn, they got Stegman for this? Like, big guns. So people don't know Ryan Stegman is awesome, great. He did Venom, did Spawn.
Mm-hmm.
He never did Batman, did he?
No, I don't think so. No,
he should.
Wasn't he doing like that Thanos Windsor and shit, and the Cosmic Ghost Rider and all?
Was he doing that?
I think so, wasn't he?
Oh wow, I think so. Now that you think about it, yeah. But yeah, honestly, I think he draw a mean ass Batman. I think he need to get on Batman.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, did you hear? Fucking a Wolverine book written by Hickman, drawn by Greg Capullo, coming out like this like fall. You
know what? I heard that, but I didn't believe it. I was like,
oh, I saw the ad, dude.
You saw the ad. I was like, nah, they pulling my leg. That shit ain't happening. That shit ain't happening. Don't give me hope. Let's see what we got. Let's see.
Billy Carson. Who's that?
I don't know. I don't know who Billy Carson is, but cool. Hopefully he's cool, I guess. All right. So what are we talking about? Okay, so we're gonna talk about X-Men. Okay, so the Krakoa age is over. Reboot, new thing, new creative team, new storyline, new direction. It's all new. This is a jumping off point. So if you haven't been following X-Men, this is supposed to be the jumping off point for you. That you can just get in and find out what the hell's going on. Whether that worked or not, we're gonna find out. So yeah. All right. So the book starts off with this police chief, and I can't remember her name. What was her name? Robbins? Was her name Robbins?
I wonder if she's supposed to be indigenous because she's like.
I think she. I mean, it's in Alaska.
It's in Alaska. She might be Inuit of some sort.
Paula Robbins. So that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking they want her to be indigenous on there. So anyway, she goes to this factory that's got this X on it, and she's going up there and she's looking for Cyclops. Does see Cyclops open the door? She just there sees Beast and she freaks the fuck out like, oh shit, She's like, nah, it's cool. I'm on the cool X-Men. So he walks around, show her thing. She's like, I'm supposed to be Cyclops. Well, Cyclops took the team out on a mission. What mission? They went to Santa Marcos, and they go in there and they get shot at this huge fortress. And that's when you see, okay, so let's get a roll call. We got Quentin Quagmire. Is it Quagmire? No, not Quagmire. Quentin Quire.
Quentin Quire.
Quentin Quire. That's what it is. Kid Omega.
Quagmire. Giggity. Yeah.
Giggity. We got Cyclops. We got Sexy Psylocke. And basically they're doing okay, so you got Juggernaut and Magic supposed to go in there, the ground force, basically take out the air support. So they basically teleport in there, do their thing, teleport. And I like this little pattern right here that you probably can't see it. And this is a new, she's not new, but she's new to me. Temper is her name. I guess she was like one of those ex-students in the school or like that.
Yeah, I never heard of her either.
I never heard of her either. Or I may have heard of her and didn't think twice about her. But she's got ice and fire powers. She's like Iceman and Human Torch together, I guess. So she does her thing, freezes the people down low. And I like this panel. If you look closely at it, I don't know how close you look at it. Magic is riding Juggernaut when he crashes into people. Otherwise, she's fucking everybody up.
Holy shit balls.
Mr. Juggernaut. And then y'all, to me, my X-Men. You got the cool hero pose. They're in an X. I like that. Okay. In formation. So yeah. All right. So she's basically going there. She sees Glob and she feels like, oh, what the fuck is that? Figured out Glob has been in the X-Men comics. And they're basically growing vegetation in Alaska, where it's hard to grow. Keep walking through there, just show them everything. And your Beast is basically. So we find out what this place is. It's an old Sentinel factory. So the X-Men shut the factory down. But the thing is, this factory was giving the town work. So when the X-Men it wasn't even the X-Men, the Avengers actually shut this shit down. The Avengers was going around fucking up shit in their comics. So when the Avengers fucked the factory up, now half the town is out of work. So the X-Men are trying to figure out a way how to, help the town out. So instead of just going around just beating the shit out of people, they're actually trying to find a way to help the community. So yeah, and you got this next panel with a whole bunch of organs in a box, and that's when you hear the guy talking. The X-Men are coming for me, and I hope you don't stand in their way. They're like, shut up, you ain't a psychic. You don't know if they're coming. He's like, I'm not a psychic. And who is it? Wolverine. And those are his organs they're putting in a box. He's like, no, I'm not a psychic, but half the X-Men are. So I just thought really loud. So yeah, so they're coming for him. So, and that's when, they break through there. And that's when Quentin Quiet's just like, who the fuck are these guys? Like, I thought we already beat Orchis. Why is Orchis still here? And that's when you're yelling like, did you not come to the meeting last time? How your dumb ass don't know who we're fighting? Somebody please tell me we're fighting. And when they're telling him who they're fighting, they're really telling us who they're fighting. Because we're just thrown
exposition.
It's exposition. So they're getting all of us caught up because right now the readers, we're all dumb as Quentin Quagmire right now. I know it's not
Who's supposed to be psychic.
Who's supposed to be psychic? Just this shit, but yeah. You're like the dumbest psychic for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, these guys are called the Fourth School because since Orchis got, betrayed by the Sentinels and AI, so now they're going for revenge against mutants and AI. AI is on the shit list also, but instead of like destroying and killing out, like they want to assimilate and become AI and mutants and steal their powers and all this shit like that. So that's the whole point, and they're also here for 6 mutants. They got it like Cerebro found 6 mutants that have powers haven't been activated yet. So they're here for them, but they're also here for Wolverine because they sent Wolverine in to go find them. So they're gonna get Wolverine and the 6 mutants, and they're gonna take them back with them. So while they're doing that, what do we got here? Yeah, just Beast doing beast shit. Yeah, and one of the Orchis people took Wolverine's organs, just ran out the room. So like shit about to go down, and while they went out there, here comes Psylocke doing Psylocke shit, then fucks him up, kills him, whatever like that. Just bypass all this shit. I don't care. They talking about they used to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Point is, they find the mutants, and all these mutants' powers activated one time, so they thought they were being hostage. They didn't know they were Orchis people. So yeah, so Orchis activated 6 mutant powers, boom, right there on the spot. So they're all fighting and shit like that. And then while she meets everybody, then she finally meets Magneto in a floating chair. And she's basically scaring the shit out of him, like, don't be scared of me. And basically telling the X-Men how I basically forced him to fire. I put him to steel because I was such an asshole to him and all shit like that. So anyway, they're fighting the Orchis mutants. And they realize that the Orchis mutants aren't stopping. So Madge is like, fuck all this. And she chops one of their arms off. She's like, then when she chops one of the Orchis mutants' arms off, then the resident mutant X-Men just start fighting. Meanwhile, you see these 2 mutants right here overseeing everything. And they're not with Orchis. They're with a different organization. They're with the organization called 3K. And it's just like, we did a deal with Orchis. They betrayed us. So let's get out of here. But before we get out of here, let's take our mutants with us. So all of a sudden, while they're X-Men beating the shit out of them, the mutants just somehow evaporate, but they really just teleported out of there. So like, well, what the fuck they went? So, and Cyclops like, Magic, get his arm. And she gets his arm and they go back. Oh, and their new ship is called the Marauder. It's called that. And Wolverine is just like, Cyclops, I can't do this shit anymore. We lost Krakoa. Every time I turn around, y'all rebooting the team. I can't do it anymore. I'm done. And Wolverine like, and Cyclops like, you're done? Yeah, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out with the X-Men. I can't do this anymore. So I'm leaving. Don't look for me. Don't do this. I can't do this anymore. They're like, shit. So Wolverine just left the team. I'm pretty sure he'll pop up again, but yeah. And what's the next thing that popped up? They yeah. They're overlooking a frozen sentinel they beat up during, the thing. So that's the book. And Eli, I want to thank Marvel.
Yeah.
I want to thank Marvel for helping me jump off this book. Because this didn't interest me at all. I don't give a shit about any of this stuff like that. It just feel like more X-Men. And I hate that they put Stegman on this because Stegman is so good. Stegman is so great. They can put him on other stuff. You know, I don't know. What
does it say?
All those texts. You might have to read this to me.
The king of masculinity, the creator of women, beating the king of anime, the king of manga, who's better than you every way, has once again returned to deliver the facts, deliver the greatness.
I guess deliver the greatness.
Describe young, defiant. Oh, is this his book or something?
Maybe he's talking about what we talked about the first 5 minutes of this podcast.
No, these just dropped. Make sure to subscribe, young, defiant, and like. I think he's.
Shameless plug. Okay, cool.
Yeah, right,
hey, you know what? I don't even mind. Do you honestly? Hey,
thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening. I'm not even mad at you. I'm not even mad at you for that. All right. What you got next, Eli?
I will do Scarlett #2.
Now, I see what you're saying. Like, Kindle's a piece of shit because it's not even on Kindle.
No, and it's dropped last week.
But Kindle saying you can pre-order it today. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna pre-order some shit already out.
Yeah, that dropped last week, but won't come out on Kindle till next week or something.
What the fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see. Honestly, because the guy with a self-plug, I'm gonna let him self-plug. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
God bless you too. So yeah. All right.
So yes, Scarlett #2. This is the Energon universe on Image. This is the Transformers G.I. Joe shared universe that they are crossing over. Yes, G.I. Joe and Transformers. Still really haven't done anything yet when I think about it. I also read the Transformers this week too. But this is all kind of like they're setting things up. You know, it's like G.I. Joe Year One in a way.
Okay, yeah.
So there's been the Duke book where Duke, witnessed a Transformer, witnessed a jet, Starscream turn into a robot, and then the government tried to cover it up. So he went on investigating, went AWOL, and, uncovered a bunch of shit going on. The Cobra Commander book, they discovered that Cobra La had Energon because they had the old corpse of Megatron buried in the ice, and so he's using the Energon energy to give to Destro to create the new battle droids, android trooper, the bats. That's what they're called.
Got
yeah. So it's all connected, but they haven't really fought yet. And now Duke is, Flint put Duke in charge of recruiting soldiers for this new, special military unit called G.I. Joe. And this brings us to the Scarlett book. And this is the first issue. Duke contacts Scarlett, says, hey, putting together a unit. We could use some good soldiers. What do you say? And she's like, well, right now I want to get my homie Jinx, who disappeared in Japan. So she went to go to Japan to go find Jinx and basically infiltrate the Arashikage clan, which is the ninja clan that Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes were from.
Okay.
So in this issue, she got captured last issue. This is #2. So she's still, being held prisoner by the ninja clan. She had a razor blade kind of stashed in her arm, in her skin, that she uses it to escape. She fights a bunch of ninjas, is a cool Scarlett versus ninjas. Storm Shadow shows up, like, okay, yo, Scarlett,
Now, has Storm Shadow been in these books?
This is the first time we've seen Storm Shadow.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm super excited. Storm Shadow's here. We still have not seen Snake Eyes, but Storm Shadow shows up. So yeah, we have a cool action scene with Scarlett whipping ninjas, and Storm Shadow says, okay, good job, Scarlett. Why are you here? What are you doing here? She's like, well, I kind of gave up on the American military. There's no honor. And I feel like my skills should be, I want to put them towards something of, more importance. And
so he already knows Scarlett?
Yeah. Yeah. And they're like, well, you think you have what it takes to join us? He says, "Oh," she's like, "Yeah, I want to give it a whirl." So they're like, "Okay, well, you have to go uncover this. You have to go get this like ultimate weapon that this other like ninja clan has, or this other, I think a Yakuza gang has."
Mhm.
So it's basically like, a very difficult like suicide mission. They say, "You do this, we'll consider you letting you join our clan." So that's basically what she does. She's okay, and then of course she does see Jinx training, but she can't, let them know that she knows who Jinx is. And yeah, and then she goes on the mission and says, "Okay, well, here I go." She knows she's expendable. She knows that if she fails, they're not going to give a shit. So she just jumps down the elevator shaft, and it says to be continued. So pretty cool. Like I said, we had Scarlett versus ninjas. Whipping ass.
I couldn't get any scans for you because
Yeah. 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 So yeah, and then Storm Shadow shows up. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, like slowly but surely, this is like it's a slow build, but we are seeing, our favorite toys, showing up again.
They're putting all the pieces together. So yeah.
Yeah, like I said, this is like G.I. Joe Year One. Dukes. We've had like Stalker and Rock and Roll show up in Duke, the Duke book. We've had the Dreadnoks and Zartan show up in the Cobra Commander book, and now there's a Destro book too. So yeah, this is like slowly building, like from the ground up of the G.I. Joe lore.
Mhm.
And it's very violent too. That's cool too. I mean, there's blood and brutality and shit. It's Image, so and then like I said, Storm Shadow's here. I'm excited about Storm Shadow. Spoilers for those who don't know. At least the old lore, Storm Shadow was always a double agent. He only joined Cobra.
Was he? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, I just thought he was just bad guy. That's it.
Yeah, he only joined Cobra to figure out who killed his master. So, so that's why. So he was like a double agent the whole time.
El Nini, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna take the bait. We're not gonna fall for that and tailbite. So yeah.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh! I almost closed out the window.
He almost left again. All right. So next book I'm going to review. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and say this is my book of the week. This is my book of the week right here.
All right.
The Ultimates. Even though I ain't gonna say I fell off on this book because I've been keeping up with it the whole time.
Which
But I
is
wasn't
number
really
2, right?
number 2. Yeah. So I've been here the whole time. I just wasn't thinking about it. I was like, when like number 2 dropped, I wasn't really like, whatever, another Ultimate book. And the first one was like whatever to me. This one I thought was a much better issue. Did you read this one?
No.
Okay.
I didn't even read the first one. No, I tried to read the first one, but a certain website was being a piece of shit, so I couldn't get it. And so I said, fuck it. I'll just wait.
Okay. So if those don't know what the Ultimate is, it's an alternate universe. So it's the Avengers or some weird shit going on where the maker remade everything, but it's ultimate universe. So it doesn't have an effect the regular universe, different universe, jump into it, go to it. Just follow along if you can. Boom, because a lot of shit happens. All right, so the book starts off with hold on. Where we at? Boom. Okay, yeah. All right. So the book starts off with January the 4th, not Independence Day. Or it is Independence Day, but they don't celebrate Independence Day anymore in this universe. And they're at the White House, but the White House is gold. Why is it gold? We're gonna find out. So yeah. So they get there, and then these people run out. The terrorists are coming. They're coming to kill us. They come take away our freedoms. No, don't attack us. And who isn't? The Avengers or Ultimates or whatever the fuck they call themselves in this universe. I don't know. So yeah, they're here and they're about to invade the White House. Like we're gonna go in there right now. Like, and mommy, what's that A on his head? Okay, for those that don't know why she didn't recognize A on his head, because in this universe, America the United States of America doesn't exist anymore. They've done away with it. The Confederacy have taken over. Why they called it that, but yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Is Hickman writing this? Any Hickman writing this?
Hickman is not writing this.
Oh, okay.
This is another guy writing this. That guy I don't know. So anyway, they're going to storm the White House. So to them, they look like terrorists. They're like ultimates. Let's go save America. So they go in there. and they finally get in there. And there's also like there's two stories going on one time where Captain America getting caught up with everything that he missed, so getting caught up with Hiroshima and what happened at the end of the war and also like that. And the Maker taking over and making a deal with JFK and going to the moon and also like that. So he's catching up with the world, and he's catching us with the world also because we don't know about all this shit. So yeah. So they break into the White House. They go there, start beating up the Secret Service, whoever these guys are. And see, the thing is, like, the White House in this universe is not a government building. It's just a building. Okay, because like I said, the government doesn't exist. Like, American government doesn't exist. So it's just this asshole here who calls himself Midas, and he's just sitting in the Oval Office, just cause. So, and we got more history about how what happened. JFK. Yeah, JFK. Galactus. They may do with Galactus. I guess a whole bunch of aliens are on this planet also, I guess. So, and he's just talking to him. So Midas is talking to him one-on-one. He's just saying, look, I'm here. I kind of knew you guys coming in. I'm letting y'all in. I really don't even want no beef with you. I'm just here because, why is he wearing an Iron Man suit? Because when Howard Stark died, the Confederacy like carved up all his belongings and his place and his money and shit like that. But this guy was like, I just wanted his suit. That's all. I let Norman Osborn take all of the shit. I just wanted the suit. So do you like the suit, Tony? He's like, fuck no, I don't like this suit. That's my daddy's suit. Take this shit off. He's like, nah, I'm not doing that. And he's talking to Captain America. He's like, oh, Captain America? Like, aren't you a blast for the past? He was just like, and he's telling him how he became in control of the White House. He was like, look, the Maker sold me the White House. But in order for me to get the White House, he wanted me to do one little thing. He wanted me to take out the guy that lived here, way back in 63. So you start doing the math. You're like, who was the president in 1963? JFK. This guy assassinated JFK in this timeline. Whoever this guy is. And they never show his face in this. He's just wearing a mask like that. So and then he's like, do you like what I did with the place? He's like, nah, I hate this place. He's like, so basically what Midas is trying to do, he's just saying, look, I don't even really give a shit about the White House that much. I just got it just to like flaunt and shit like that. If y'all want it, y'all can have it. Just make me an offer. And Captain America like, no, I wouldn't. There's no deal. I'm here to save America. And Midas like, what the fuck are you talking about? There is no America. America is gone. Matter of fact, those colors you're wearing right now, they don't even exist anymore. Like the American flag, we did away with that shit like decades ago. Like there is no Central America, Latin America, Canada. It's all gone. There's only one thing that exists, and it's the thing that America has always ran on. Corporations, commerce, money. That's what runs this country. Your precious America.
Rocks on.
That's what America has always ran America. Talk to your teammate. He knows what I'm talking about. And Tony's like, get your fucking hands off me. And he was just like, nah. And he's like, I'm here to save America. He's like, because I know what you have in the basement. So you're either going to let us down in the basement or we're going to go down in the basement ourselves. You're like, okay. So he just blasts him in the chest. You're like, okay, so that's how we're going to do it. So you can't have us in the basement. So so Captain America still find what's going on. And it's like more shit that we didn't know was going on. We know what's going on. Omega Red, Roxxon is taking over the Savage Land. Punisher shot up a bunch of shit. And it looked like he's in the 70s. So yeah. It like taxi driver. That's what it looked like. So
that's what I was saying. That's where he belongs,
right. Yeah. So it just blowing up shit, fucking it. And Tony and Cap's just like, Tony, get us to the basement. And he's like, but if I do it, he's like, now. So he blows up the basement, unibeams the basement, they just all fall to the floor. Hank Pym, Wasp, everybody, Midas, they all fall to the floor. And what do they see? They look up and he's like, oh my God. And they see some woman stuck in the middle of this reactor. He's just like, do you like what we've done? So apparently whoever this woman is, this cosmic energy, this reactor is not trapping her. She's powering it. They're using her to power like half of the Eastern Seaboard. They're saying they're using her to like, because of her clothes can regenerate. They're using that for space travel. They're using her blood to cure cancer. And then they're doing that, they're going to sell the dose for $10,000 a dose, but they have the cure for cancer to just.
Who is it? Monica? Jean Grey?
We will find out.
Okay.
it's a secret, Yeah. So she blasted them, and yeah, they keep going. And Midas just kicking the shit out of them. They're like, oh yeah, and she's powering this suit also. So as long as she's running, y'all can just do whatever you want to. You can't fight me. And that's when and said, and you wish to save America, Captain America, I will give you America. And he smashed to the ground. He basically threw this long speech and shit like that. And he's still saying, I'm here to say, I gotta save America. You're like, you don't even know America. Oh, and then they show this panel. This is still like what Captain America, like getting a flash forward with everything going on. So now you see like the Proud Boys with Punisher.
A red Punisher skull.
Yeah. Just snuck that shit in there. So yeah, he's kicking shit out. He was just like, this America that you wish you could save so bad. Let's think about this America for a second. What was it? Who was it founded by? Who was it discovered by? Hernandez Cortez, Christopher Columbus. Who were they? Pirates, warlords, killers. That's who this country was built on. That's the country you're trying to save. He was like, look at this very land that you're fighting on right now. This White House, it was built by slaves. This house that you love so much. And slaves were bought and sold on this very lawn. So this the America that you're trying to fight for? Like, no, this is not the America I'm fighting for. So, but then he just smacks shit out of him. Like, he just kicking the shit out. Oh, and Tony can't do shit because when he unibeamed to get down to the basement, it depowered his suit. So he's like, no, then there is no America. There's just the North American Union and regional subsidiaries. It's just like, whatever the fuck. And then Wasp just blasted reactor that hold the woman. So now she's free. But when she's free, she depowers Mighty's suit. And then that's when Captain America is like, and breaks his neck. So this is
damn.
So yeah, he does this shit. So now he's paralyzed. And so he's like, and he can't move. He was just like, look, if you free her, think about what happened. She's powering half the Eastern Seaboard. So that means you free her because already just what you've done, I already know the power grid is going down right now. So that means the power grid is going down now. People are going to lose the power in their homes. Hospitals are going to go under. Traffic lights are going to go under. So if you free her, then you're going to be the terrorist.
Mass hysteria.
Yeah, everything's going to go nuts. You're going to be the terrorist that the media is pointing out to be. And so no matter what happens, I win. So it doesn't matter. We're going to free her. So while you're trying to do all this shit to save America, freeing her is going to kill America. You're like, doesn't matter. We're going to do what we came to do. So yeah, so they free the girl. They free the woman. And Captain's like, it's okay. We freed you. What's your name, ma'am? And she says her name is America.
Oh, really?
It's America Chavez.
Okay.
That's who was powering the thing the whole time. So
can she do that? I thought she I don't know. Maybe
I guess.
I guess.
Okay.
I thought she was like a portal shit. She
can do that too, but I guess.
Okay.
Whatever. Metaphor.
I get it. It's quite clever.
Right, it's clever. Whatever. She does whatever the fuck she want to do. But yeah, I get what they're trying to do. Captain America kept saying he's trying to save America, but he's trying to save America.
There you go.
So that's the whole thing.
Arrested Development.
Right. Oh shit. All right. Yeah. So that's all I got. You got anything else, Eli? Or
well, slap a score.
Do you want to give it a 5? I think I'm gonna give it a 5, Eli.
You're gonna give it a 5?
I think I want to give it a 5, just because it was so clever at the end. Even though it was kind of spoiled on YouTube and some of these fan sites that I saw, they were like, America Chavez joins the Ultimate Universe, but I was like, whatever. Like, yeah, and the speech that he was giving, like, and you know what? 5. Fuck it, 5 out of 5. Give it 5 out of 5. Reason I'm gonna give it because that asshole Midas kept telling, because we kept thinking Captain America was trying to save America, and we've always talked about Captain America. Like, what is Captain America in any universe trying to do? And all these his bad guys keep saying this shit like this America you keep trying to save, this American dream. That dream doesn't exist. It never existed. That's just something you thinking of because while you going after us like MODOK and all shit like that, why don't you go after the people that really run America? Nike. You so shit.
I like Nike, but wait a minute. The neighborhood supports, so put some money in it.
Right. That's what we're saying. So yeah, I like this issue. I really like this issue. So anything else you got?
It was giving me Watchmen vibes.
It gave you that feel. Yes, I was giving it also. So,
I was almost like, okay, the maker is fucking is Ozymandias.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of manipulating shit. Yeah. So
yeah, from behind the scenes, like what I think the comedian killed JFK in The Watchmen.
Mm-hmm.
But you got this guy killing JFK. So yeah. Let's see what Jacob who got here.
The Boys finale
next week. Oh, you're talking about next week. Next week we will cover. We will talk about it. We didn't want to talk about it this week because it's a little bit too touchy of a subject this week. Next week, hopefully things will calm down. Hopefully. So yeah.
And then Cobra Kai.
And then Cobra Kai. Eli, I'm gonna let you go nuts. Have as much Cobra Kai as you want. Just go nuts.
No,
hopefully they don't have an assassinating the president plot in that show. We'll watch it, so.
I thought it was this week, but like, oh man, I gotta wait till next week. Cobra Kai, all day, all night.
Oh, and Evo.
Oh, I thought that was this week.
No, that was next. I was preparing you 2 weeks in advance.
Oh, okay. I thought because you said when you said, "Oh, Vijda game section, go ahead, take a break." I thought you were gonna like go off on Evo.
Oh, that's why you left the shit. Yeah,
yeah. I was an accident.
So next week I'm going all in on Evo. So that's next. So we got a bunch of shit next week. So yeah.
But yeah, I'm all booked out. I mean, I did read that new Punish or Transformers. That it was just more of a filler, setting up issue. I read the Ghost Rider Final Vengeance book, and that was sort of a setup for the final battle for the last issue, that finale. So, are you getting college football, Leroy?
I don't play that shit, man. I'm just look. It's the rest of the world plays that shit. I don't. So when I go into work and everybody at my job is going to be playing all the time about college football, they're going to ask me, "You play?" I'm like, no. And they're going to give me the crazy ass look because I don't play, football games like that. So
yeah, I've never really played any sports games. Really.
Eli, we're weird for that. We're weird because we have video game systems and we don't use them to play sports games. What are we doing?
Yeah, I know. I mean, just go outside and do that shit. You can do that shit in real life.
Right. Shit. But that's what we got on the plate next week, and maybe some more stuff will pop up. So we'll see. Until then, this is Leroy.
This is Eli.
And we talk to you guys next week. Same bullet time. And don't forget to die 1,000. Oh, what you got?
Bully channel.
What'd I say?
You said same bully time.
Oh, I'll fix it in post.
Go get the papers.
Yeah.
Leroy 2 times.
2 times. And die 1,000 deaths.
R.I.P. the Glacier. What's happening? Yeah. I'm the man out in my city. I know these haters trying to get me. And when I spin the block, they trying to slip me. They never catch me slipping. Cause that 4+5, I'm gripping. And if I have to pull it, get ridiculous. I'm the man out in my city. I know these haters trying to get me. And when I spin the block, they trying to snip me. They never catch me slipping. Cause that 4+5, I'm gripping. And if I have to pull it, get ridiculous. The heart of my city cold. Icebox like a Mario. A hustler stay up on the block. Don't hesitate to shoot that gun. It would get ridiculous. I got to stay here for my son. It would get ridiculous. I got to stay here for my mom. It got to be a better way. Every day I always pray the hate would never cease. A lot of eyes be watching me. It got me back to television. Imagine hater trying to give me the answer 4+5. You know it with me. I will slide on you and ask God for forgiveness. My flesh get really weak, but I know my spirit willing. You gon' make me stop you like an end of a sin. Period. So don't get separated from the man out in my city. I know these haters trying to get me. And when I spin the block, they trying to slip me. They never catch me slipping. Cause that 4+5, I'm gripping. And if I have to pull it, get ridiculous. I'm the man out in my city. I know these haters trying to get me. And when I spin the block, they trying to snip me. They never catch me slipping. Cause that 4+5, I'm gripping. And if I have to pull it, get ridiculous. City born, city slum. That's where I'm from. North Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. Where we throw them thumbs. About that action, get the jack and you welcome to Jackson. Ain't no script for your motion. We ain't about that acting. You need to stay in your lane and watch what you attracting. And living like bait in the water and them sharks will attack it. You have to move with tactic, precisely accurate, just to make it home. That's the goal of the average, not the goal of the savage. They tryna ravage your cabbage. Now they bagging and zipping you up cause they done caught you lacking. Out here faking and flogging them broads done caught you capping. Tryna be the captain, you ain't part of this faction. You can't save none of these hoes because the streets they chose. I'm trying to keep elevating till I'm gripping that rose. Hot as the stove in a poker hand, I never fold. I keep on grinding and hustling till my body cold.
I know these haters tryna get me.
And when I spin the block, they tryna slip me.
They never catch me slipping.
Cause that 4+5 I'm gripping.
And if I have to pull it, get ridiculous. I'm the man off in my city. I know these haters tryna get me.
And when I spin the block, they tryna snip me.
They never catch me slipping.
Cause that 4+5 I'm gripping.
And if I have to pull it, get ridiculous.